The Real Wrestling.
Hi, this is Bruno Sammartino. You're watching United States Championship Wrestling, The Real Wrestling.
20 seconds on count. T-minus 15 seconds, guys. This is Denucci.
United States Championship Wrestling, The Real Wrestling. United States Championship.
Wrestling fans, the USCW, The Real Wrestling, with yours truly, Sal Conti, Roderick Rondell, and the living legend, Bruno Sammartino. Bruno?
But now let's see how a wrestler of today, how much he will shine against someone of Dominic Denucci's era. When given, Dominic was nowhere near his prime.
I'm sorry, Bruno. I mean, I'm looking out there. I almost feel like I'm looking at a dinosaur. You know what I mean? I can't believe it.
Hey, Bruno, let me tell you something. I think Denucci's going to get this match over quick. He came to the show to see him, Rondell. He could care less about this guy.
Hey, you know,
we'll talk to you later.
Rondell, now let's be fair. Let's watch. Let's not be judgmental here about dinosaurs and that. And let's just see what happens. And let's just see how bad Dominic looks if being in there with Cueball. Let's just wait to see. But what will you say? Yeah, I have a question for you.
Sure.
If Dominic, if for some chance, outshines Cueball, Carmichael, what would you say?
Arm drag by Dominic.
I don't know. Maybe. I'm still in shock, Bruno. Salvador, Bruno, I can't believe what I'm seeing here. You know, it's just.
Well,
Dominic Denucci.
Well, I'll tell you what, you can say what you want, but so far, Denucci's been in control of the whole match for the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, I was just going to say to Rondell, do you know when Dominic Denucci first turned pro?
When was that, Bruno?
About 1956. So he's been, we're talking about over 40 years. Now, you'd have to say that Cueball certainly is an advantage here. He is really meeting a guy whose way it could be his father.
Well, no question.
Okay? So he should have no problem with him. He should have no problem with him at all.
Boy, that's 40 years hitting the head pretty strong here. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe what I'm seeing here. That's all. I'm sorry. I usually have an answer for everything. I don't have an answer today except
I'll tell you one thing you have to admit.
Oh, the dirty move there, you know.
But look at Dominic. Physically, he looks better than the other guy. He looks better than Cueball. His body looks more defined, more solid, better condition.
Maybe that's liposuction or something, huh?
No. He spends a lot of time in the gym. I know Dominic.
Hey, Bruno.
He does road work.
He's saying all his comments now, but after the show, don't stick around for coffee with him because he won't be around. You can bank on that.
By the way, Rondell, back to New York, you can bet on it.
In 1956, in case you didn't know what year that was, Rondell, that was the year that you still didn't know how many relatives you had. Let's go back to action.
Oh, you know. Hey, Bruno. You know, I come here to help the announce on the show. I didn't come here for this brutality. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but, okay, the match has been going on about, what, 4 minutes so far?
Cueball's taking Dominic.
Look, Cueball's taking care. You know what I mean? He's trying not to hurt the man. You know
is that what it is? Well, let's see.
He's trying not to hurt that
He's trying not to hurt him.
But see,
I think that Cueball is the kind of a guy that if he could hurt him, he would have done it from the opening bell.
Well, he feels bad. You know, there's a guy in the ring, could be his daddy. You know what I'm saying? How can you hurt your own father? You know what I mean? I can see him hold back already.
Well, what I'm saying is that Denucci...
Oh, tremendous headbutt.
Well, what do you
by Brandy.
mean? What you're looking, you're acting like you're appalled that Denucci gave him a headbutt.
Hip toss.
Cueball's been doing everything. He's kicked him, he's punched him. What do you call this? Look at Cueball. He's telling Dominic, take it easy. Leave me alone. I don't know. I think that he maybe is a little surprised. He thought that this was going to be easy pickings.
He probably said, I gave you a break, now give me a break, Dominic. You know what I'm saying?
Tremendous backdrop by Dominic. I don't know, Bruno. I don't think I'll see
Oh,
the
abdominal stretch. This could be it.
Hold his tight. Look at that. Look at him. Hold his tight. That's cheat. That's
He made him
cheating.
quit.
That's
He
cheating.
gave up.
That's
He
cheating.
gave up. How do you like that? Now what do you say, Rondell? I want to hear what you say.
I'm
He
not
made
saying
him submit.
I'm not saying anything. You know why? You know why?
What?
I can see now.
There you have it. There you have it, guys.
You and Sal Conti being of the same nationality. And Denucci, you're ganging up on me. You know what? I fear for my life.
Wait a
I know
minute,
you guys
ganging
are
up on
connected.
you.
I know you guys are connected in a mob or something.
What do
I'm
you
not
mean
saying
ganging
nothing.
up on you? Who won the match? He won it fair and square. He won it with the abdominal stretch. He made him submit.
All right, Russell fans, you see what happened to Denucci, the winner.
Can't believe it.
Rondell can't take it. Maybe someday we might just see a Sammartino and Denucci tag.
Oh, I don't think
We'll be
so.
right back after these messages.
Man.
The United States Championship Wrestling, the real wrestling, comes to the Beaver Golden Dome for Beaver Fever. The mean, the nasty, the one and only Psycho Sid Vicious, living legend Bruno Sammartino, Tom Brandy, World Heavyweight Champion Dan Rage, Dominic Denucci, Julio Sanchez, The Warrior, and many more. This event will be televised. Tickets can be purchased at any Ticketmaster location or charged by phone. Seating is limited for Beaver Fever.
All Pro. Welcome back to United States Championship Wrestling, the real wrestling.
Welcome, wrestling fans. We're back to United States Championship Wrestling. We got a heck of a matchup right now, Bruno. We have Nasty Nick Crane, Rondell. We have Tom Brandy. This is going to be a tough match. I know you favor Nasty Nick Crane, but I think Tom Brandy is just going to be too much of a match for Nasty Nick Crane.
Well, Nasty Nick Crane is a very good friend of mine. Win, lose, or draw. He's still my friend.
Well,
Now look at this. Look at this dancer here. You know what I'm saying? What is this?
well, that's the kids, not Nick Brandy. But I'm going to tell you this. We heard Nick Crane earlier, talk about, about himself, and you yourself have said, how good he is. And I don't argue with you, but I will tell you this, that this is going to be a real test for him with Tom Brandy. Because Tom Brandy, in my opinion, is a tremendous wrestler.
Well, they're off, Bruno. Oh, missed by Nick.
Well, you
Big hit by Brandy.
really telegraphed that.
Oh,
Tom.
you know, there's... Look at this gloat.
Ooh.
Oh, what is this?
Whoa, what it is, it's Crane getting whipped.
Back and forth, Bruno. I think Nasty Nick's about done.
Wow, 3 buckles and a clothesline.
Tremendous clothesline.
You know,
And now, slam, let's see. Whoa, backstab.
Well, Bruno, Brandy has come back to United States Championship Wrestling. He's been in several other organizations. Says that he likes the competition here, where it's a sport and not entertainment. Brandy is a fit individual, and people that are fit like that like to challenge their ability in different things.
Yeah, but Brandy's been in there. He's met them all, really. He's a premier wrestler. And yes, he told me a couple weeks back, I think, that he was happy to be back here. And he looks like he's happy to be here. He's in that ring with a lot of enthusiasm, and he's looking really well. And he looks like in great shape. Guy, 265 pounds, whatever he weighs. Yeah, I think he looks really great. He looks a little bit more, physically, he looks a little more impressive than Crane.
Neck breaker by
beautiful
Nasty
move by
Nick.
Nick Crane. Bruno, you're exactly right. Nick's not the type of guy that'll go in a gym. He's not a gym rat. Doesn't stay in a gym. Brandy is. You can see by the
Well,
way
what
he
does he
looks.
do for to prepare himself, training? What kind of training does he do?
He works the ice house sometimes. Picks up big blocks of ice. Very strong.
Brandy has him in a chokehold, Bruno.
Whoa, big slam.
Power slam.
Whoa, what a job. What a job.
Rondell, looks like your man. Uh-oh, maybe I spoke too soon, Bruno.
Well, didn't do too much damage. Whoa, he runs for a second one. Hey, you get caught once, you don't go back for second.
Uh-oh, Bruno, this could be it. Into a full Nelson, into a slam. 2, 3, that's the end of it, Bruno. Well, there's the nasty.
Well, you know what I noticed? One thing.
Well, wrestling fans, you just seen Tom Brandy, Nasty Nick Crane, the winner, Tom Brandy. We'll be right back after these messages for our final event.
You're watching United
Wrestling, the real wrestling, comes to the Beaver Golden Dome for Beaver Fever. The mean, the nasty, the one and only Psycho Sid Vicious, living legend Bruno Sammartino, Tom Brandy, World Heavyweight Champion Dan Rage, Dominic Denucci, Julio Sanchez, The Warrior, and many more. This event will be televised. Tickets can be purchased at any Ticketmaster location or charged by phone. Seating is limited for Beaver Fever.
All Pro Auto Mall.
You, tough guy. Think you got what it takes to become a professional wrestler? Then get off your keister and call now. USCW Training Camp. Need a fundraiser for your school or organization? Then call the USCW hotline at 724-873-4594. United States Championship Wrestling, the real wrestling.
Dangerous Danny Rage versus the Iron Warrior, Bruno.
Wow. So we will have that rematch. All right.
This will be a title match.
Okay. Well, there had to be a rematch. After what happened last time, when was the last week, you had to bring these two back.
There goes Warrior. Warrior's on him already. He's down already, Bruno.
Well, Rage took charge immediately. He figured, hey, I'm going to attack this guy, stay on him, and hopefully maybe I can get away with a quick pin. But I don't know if he can do that.
Well, I have to see, as we seen last week, Rage and the Warrior in a test of strength. The Warrior pulled Rage's hair. Looked like the Warrior could have been in a little trouble.
It's too early.
And it's
too early.
Some animosity between the two of them.
Yeah, no, but that was a good, terrific drop kick Warrior just delivered on Rage. Nice arm drag. A lot of speed there. Well, I don't know, Rondell. Right now, Rage took charge when the match began. But the Warriors come back really well.
I'll tell you something. Warrior and I had problems over in the past, but I'll tell you one thing. The guy, I always had to give him credit. He will come back. He'll fight you to the end. He's a tough competitor. However, I still think he's overmatched against Dan Rage. I think everybody's overmatched against Dan Rage.
Well, first of all, Bruno, I'm surprised that Rondell gave the Iron Warrior any credit. That scares me.
Well, I did give him credit. He never paid me back.
Wait, look at this. Look at this. Now, here's Rage. Went out of the ring, gets himself a chair. And what's this? Oh, man.
Rage with a chair to the back.
Whoa. And I don't think the referee saw any of this.
Referee Dave Webb out, going back to action right now. Wait a minute. 2, 3. Rage is the new heavyweight champ.
Well,
hey. Well, Rage was tired of all these antics.
Well,
running out of the ring, taking his clothes off, all this other stuff. Rage is tired of it. He just got the match over with. A W is a W is a W.
Wrestling fans, we have Rondell. He's going crazy.
I'll tell you right now, a W is a W.
These messages.
Now.
Don't go away. We'll be right back with more exciting United States Championship Wrestling action.
Hey, you, tough guy. you got what it takes to become a professional wrestler? Then get off your keister and call now. USCW Training Camp. Need a fundraiser for your school or organization? Then call the USCW hotline at 724-873-4594. United States Championship Wrestling, the real wrestling. Friday night, November 20th, United States Championship Wrestling, the real wrestling, comes to the Beaver Golden Dome for Beaver Fever. The mean, the nasty, the one and only Psycho Sid Vicious, living legend Bruno Sammartino, Tom Brandy, World Heavyweight Champion Dan Rage, Dominic Denucci, Julio Sanchez, The Warrior, and many more. This event will be televised. Tickets can be purchased at any Ticketmaster location or charged by phone. Seating is limited for Beaver Fever.
I'll tell you, that Brasco's put together, Bruno. So is Campana.
Good-looking athlete. Yeah, both of those guys.
Yep.
Campana and...
Brasco
let's see if
was
they can wrestle.
Brasco, a champion amateur wrestler, as a matter of fact, Bruno. Wrestled with Kurt Angle, I believe.
Oh,
in
really?
the same time period, yes.
Oh.
And was state champion.
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
Yeah, you know
Who's that?
Kurt Angle, the Olympic gold medalist.
Who is that?
A great champion, an Olympic champion, a gentleman, and a class act guy. Great guy.
That's right, Bruno.
I never heard of him.
And a
Wow.
great accomplishment.
You never heard of the great Kurt Angle, who won
No,
the
I
gold medal for the United States?
Maybe I was out
man.
of the country at the time. I don't know.
Oh, you were out of the country. But anyway, this Brasco, he looks in great shape, as does Campana. Both of those guys, they really look good. Now, they're at disadvantage again, weight-wise, but they have so much more going for them. I think they're the quicker of the two. Whoa! Boom! I think Campana and Brasco, they're about the same size, huh, weight-wise?
No, I would have to say, well, that's a possibility, Bruno. I think Brasco might have him by a few more pounds. Then again, Brasco is so defined,
Oh, yeah.
it's hard to tell. You know, when you get somebody really muscular, Bruno, I think their weight looks more to what they really are.
Absolutely.
But Campana, on another hand, also a muscular individual.
Oh, yeah. He's not quite as, I think that Brasco's got a little bit of an edge on him, but they both look great.
Bruno, looks like Phi Beta Kappa in a little trouble.
They'll be back, Sal. I'll tell you something, this tag team.
That was a low blow. Low blow by Thurston inside the ring now with Brasco. Uh-oh.
That wasn't sneaky. That was a very obvious low blow.
Here's where the tag team comes in hand, Bruno.
Oh, boy, that's a lower back killer.
Bruno, as an old athlete yourself, you know yourself, the lower back.
Oh, my. I see a move like that, I cringe because I know what it's going to do to the
Rolling him
back.
up, 1, 2.
Your lower back's gone, you're done.
Oh, boy, tell me.
Campana in now for a slam. Oh, power slam. Strong individual also, Bruno. For a man his size to carry a man around 235, 240, and walk him around to decide where he's going to slam him. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Boom.
Big charge by Campana.
It was a spine buster or something.
I'm going to tell you something. Phi Beta Kappa has a move. It's called the Phi Beta Decapitator. And boy, what a move that is. If they get anything like that on this poor guy now, I think we'll have to take him. No. I think we'll have to take him. We'll have to take him with the ring over, I believe. He'll probably be planted there.
I'll tell you.
Well, you know what's good.
Uh-oh, here comes the Phi Beta Decapitator.
Oh,
That's the end, Bruno.
There it is.
Oh, man.
1, 2, 3. There's your new tag team champions. Wrestling fans.
Poor sport there, you know what I mean? He lost the match. What are you going to do?
If you could decapitate somebody with that maneuver, very dangerous maneuver.
That's it, Bruno. We've seen it. This here you go is the
Look at
new,
these guys. They just lost, and they want to be filmed on camera. I'd have my head down.
the new tag team champions. That's it, wrestling fans. Stay tuned next week so we can see what's going on with the Warrior and Dynamite D.
United States Championship Wrestling.
Championship Wrestling, the real wrestling, comes to the Beaver Golden Dome for Beaver Fever. The mean, the nasty, the one and only Psycho Sid Vicious, living legend Bruno Sammartino, Tom Brandy, World Heavyweight Champion Dan Rage, Dominic Denucci, Julio Sanchez, the Warrior, and many more. This event will be televised. Tickets can be purchased at any Ticketmaster location or charged by phone. Seating is limited for Beaver Fever. Hey, you, tough guy. Think you got what it takes to become a professional wrestler? Then get off your keister and call now. USCW Training Camp. Need a fundraiser for your school or organization? Then call the USCW hotline at 724-873-4594. United States Championship Wrestling, the real wrestling.
Watch as neighbors keep their streets safe with Save Our Streets, coming up next on WNPA UPN 19.